We're taking out the 450 today. Move everything out of the way. I haven't touched this thing in a while, so I'm excited to ride. Make sure I got a filter in this because we're going to ride sand. Probably need to clean, but we'll worry about that later. We should be good to go. Last video, I had the KX125 if you missed that. This thing was super fun in the sand. I'll leave it linked below. Finally bringing the OG KX125 back out after sitting for like 2 years almost. This thing's always a good time. Almost forgot all my gear too. Would have been a bad day showing up without any of my actual gear. Once again, we're going out to Croom thanks to the Onyx Off-Road app, which I'll talk about more once we actually get there. So we got about a 45-minute drive. It should be a fun day. Made it. It is packed today on a Saturday. Last time I came here Friday and there was nobody here. To be a little more cautious for all the quad guys out here today.
Just made it out here.
Yeah.
I am definitely not a sand rider. I don't know if these are ATV tours. Thanks, brother. It's sketchy. I ain't gonna not knowing if we're gonna come up on somebody. Broke my fender. 10 minutes in, we already broke a fender. Perfect in these sand berms, just can't let off at all, otherwise you lay it over and break your fender. Front fender really wants to break off today. Whew. Not cut out for the sand stuff yet. Boy, I need some training. Shane's seen better days. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. We got a little flow there for a second. Clutch loosened up like, that's weird. This place is how you destroy bikes or any sand pit, sand track, if you ride it a lot. Woo! Was close. I don't even know how I stopped. Trails and just straight sand whoops beats you up. If you want to train, this is the place to come, because with the sand you never get a break. You're constantly just on your toes. The bike.
I want to thank the sponsor of this video, Onyx Off-Road. So if you haven't heard of Onyx Off-Road yet, I don't know what you're doing. This is the best off-road app that allows you to find new trails for dirt bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, trucks, anything off-road. Onyx can find a new trail near you that you probably have never heard of and been to before. Once you get onto the app and you zoom in and put in your location, it'll come up with blue points that represent new trails near you, that once you click on it, it gives you the rundown on what to expect with pictures from people that have already been there, full description of what you're going to ride. So if you're burnt out like me on riding the same trails, check out Onyx Off-Road with their 7-day free trial. And once you like it, you can sign up, getting 20% off using my discount code, which is on the screen right here or linked below. Aside from finding new trails, you can zoom in and see people's people's property lines so you can see who owns the land. And once you go to that trail, you can swipe over and see nearby trails, so you can hit a bunch of trails on a road trip or a bunch of trails in the same area, so you'll never not have somewhere to ride. Regardless, download the app for free, try it out, see if you like it, because who doesn't like new trails to ride?
Man, 2 laps around that and my arms are shot. I got arm pumps so bad. I'm sure all the Florida locals are laughing at me. It's a wrap for sand for today. Probably load up and head back to the house and take out the Supermoto. I haven't touched that thing in a while. Now that the 24 YZ250s match this, might trade it for one, or if I can find one, have both, because I want to try both back to back to see what I like better. If I like the 250 more than the 450. I haven't ridden a 250 in a while. I think the 24s are all brand new. Trying to find one of those here soon. But for the sand out here, you definitely need a 450. 50 would be on the limiter the whole time. I hate doing that. It's sketchy every time. As always, we're getting this strapped down with my torque straps. Best moto straps you can get. I have them on my website right now if you want to check them out. I have this spring torque down technology so the straps will never come loose. It only gets tighter if it were to come loose. They're good for dirt bikes, quads, side-by-sides, for a lot of stuff. I like that guy's style. He's got the Porsche trailer with the dirt bike. I don't see a Porsche pulling a dirt bike too often. It's been way too long.